Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I am the Motivated Miss Stitcher, otherwise known as Kate, and this channel is a combination of planner videos and cross-stitching. Today is all about cross-stitching. You will notice that I have put up did put up about a month ago, my haul video for my planning. But today, as I said, is cross stitch. I have a finish woot. I have one WIP to show you. That's WIP, standing for work in progress. I have some plans for June as well as some haul today. I'm speaking a little bit more softly than normal because my boyfriend is still upstairs asleep and I have a busy weekend where I need to work and I need to get this out. So without further ado, let's get started. If you like the video, please hit that subscribe button. If you want the notifications, go ahead and click that bell as well. But yeah, so let's get started. I will first show you my Miss Christmas Eve. She is my finish for this week. And she, there you go, I hope she's centered there. She is stitched on 32 count. Witchelt linen in, what was it, Water Lily. Unfortunately, I am going to be sending this one off, not to the framer, but actually to someone who has liked it as it's developed and commented on my Instagram. Which is the Motivated Miss Stitcher, and because it's going overseas, I don't want it to have too much bulk, so that is the last you'll see of her unless I get a finished off picture, which I will, a final finish off, fully finished picture from the person I'm sending it to. She may or may not watch my Flosstube, so I am not saying a thing. Moving on to my WIP. This is the Modern Folk Embroideries Mystery Sal for 2022. As you will see, I don't have a picture to show you, but I don't think there's any much value in that, as I have altered it a bit. You will see this month that I added the motif beside the, or in between the, what's the word, initials that I put in on the left side there, and there. And I finished the section for this month as well, which I believe is the first thing on the next row. So yeah, that one is done as well. I look forward to actually getting that one, getting the next 2 months, because I don't know what it is about Modern Folk Embroidery and Jacob's borders, but I find them incredibly tedious, but I obviously love the final product, but it's tedious, and I look forward to kind of moving on to something different next year, I think. I do like doing a mystery sal just to spice things up a bit, I guess. And yeah, oh yeah, I should mention that was stitched on 32 count dark sugar plum fabric in linen by Mystic Fabrics. And I also have her Fabric of the Month to show you soon enough. The next piece I have to show you is I'm moving on to my whips for this month. I'll obviously be doing the Modern Folk Embroidery June edition to the SAL, but two numbers were called for Whip Go, 9 and 16, and 9 happened to be Miss Dancing Flower. She is a Mirabilia. I have been doing her on the called for Water Lily 32 count fabric, and I started her a while ago, so there is some progress on her to show you right there. I'll be doing, my goal for this month is to be completing one section. This is actually, I think either this was a leftover piece of fabric from Miss Christmas Eve or vice versa. Either way, she will be added to this month. I tend to choose the sections I work on randomly, just sort of, they will be adjacent to stuff I've already worked on. So that's that. Number 16 was, or is rather, the twin Twisted Mermaids, as I like to call them. It's the official name is Twisted Mermaids, also by Mirabilia, of course. I'm a huge fan, as you will notice if you watch my channel any length of time. For this one, it's not so random, the part that I'll be doing this month, because as it's worked out, the section, the only section I can do is sort of the, I guess, 300 stitches or so at the bottom of what's done. Basically, I think I'll be working down the entire time I work on this one, but I look forward to seeing it done. When I was working on this last month, I was extremely excited to start seeing the start of the tail of one of the mermaids there. Yeah, so that's really, it's really fun. The fabric is not the called for. I decided to do it on French Country linen, I think is the color, 32 count. I tend not to move away from the 32 count too much. Some of my mystery fabric is 28 count, but that's something different, of course. So yeah, we're kind of getting to the end of the video here. Whip Go, most people might be getting a bingo this month if they finish their projects, particularly the ones in Square 16. Unfortunately, because I had to swap out some projects at the beginning of the year, particularly with my Alien project, which has been, of course, started, and I haven't got her out, but I didn't receive her fabric until after two of the numbers for her were called, and so I had to sub in other projects for that. I think I did, instead of 5 and 17 one month, I did 1 and 2. So 1 and 3, and when 1 and 3 are called, not this month, obviously, not for June, but for, the second half of the year, I will, in fact, get that sorted. Now for the fabric of the month, I got some 28 count casual linen. It is kind of fabulous. Finally something bright and beautiful. Most of what I've gotten so far has been very dull, I guess. This one's basically all colors of the rainbow. There's some pink, some yellow, some green. It reminds me of like neon highlighters, basically, of all colors, and it's kind of awesome. So that is for my fabric of the month from Mystic Fabrics. It's actually called Kaleidoscope if you happen to like it. And yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to use that for. I kind of think now that I look at it, it may have been absolutely fabulous to do Miss Dancing Flower on, but given that I've already started her, that's not going to be happening. Oh, and by the way, I should actually notice that mention that I'm all dressed up because I have to go to work later, and yeah. I didn't want to get dressed twice. The other thing I got was the latest Mirabilia release from Mirabilia. I bought it at my local needle workshop, the Craft Connection. I actually ordered this probably about a month after it was released. I just got it this month though. She is gorgeous. I'm, in all honesty, probably gonna wait to start her until after I'm done Sleeping Princess. I don't want to be working on two things like this. This is reminiscent of, I guess, Sleeping Beauty a little bit. Yeah, and I will have to not do it on the called for fabric. I think that green is awful. It's tumbleweed linen supposed to be on, but not going to do that. For that, I also got the bead pack. Next time, I think I'm going to not get the bead packs. I need to remember not to get the bead packs. I'd rather like make sure I have the pattern, but everything else can be subbed, obviously. So yeah, a bit of a life update, I guess. So I've started a new job, so that will cut into my stitching time over the summer. I'm, as I perhaps mentioned before, I'm in school. I'm now on summer break. Because it's like post-secondary and what have you. So I'm doing arts and cultural management, so I'm starting a new job as a development and on-site assistant for the International Winter Film Festival. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to leave my current job. I work at a live theater. This will just be some added funding, which is going to be awesome because, hey, more cross-stitch stuff, right? We can all be excited about that. I don't think there's, basically my income is jumping from, well, I shouldn't talk about it really, but basically it's moving from like real poverty and not really having any money to having, you know, at least something and being able to scrape by. Anyways, we'll see how that goes. I will be very busy come September, so I hope I can continue my monthly Flosstube here. And yeah, for now I will say goodbye. I hope you have a great month of stitching ahead of you, and I look forward to showing you my progress on Miss Dancing Flower, what is it, the Twisted Mermaids, and the Modern Folk Embroidery Mystery Cell. Subscribe if you want to see that update for next month. Also the notification bell, and yeah, again, have a great month, guys. Bye.